Good morning, Kerbal Nam. We are having a nice and sunny day today, and today we're gonna send some Kerbals to their doom. Have some nice coffee along the way. So, this is hopefully my final video of launching a Kerbal into the sun. We're gonna hop into the sandbox. I have learned a lot. Today, instead of building a massive craft that lags my game, I want to try playing around with the Delta V produced by the nuclear engines. Yep, time for some more coffee. This is gonna be a start. So yeah, I have recently unlocked these in the campaign, and I think for their weight, they are going to provide an amazing amount of liquid fuel. So, liquid fuel. Let's try to find the bicoupler. I love this part, by the way. It makes this MK2 fuselage like practical. And then slap one of those on there, and we got 870 meters per second. What if I just add another one? And another one. And another one. Yep, diminishing returns are a thing. Atmospheric altitude. What about at the yes altitude? Okay, so we get like 8,000 meters per second right there. Yeah, it's a lot. Okay. So let's, okay, so how do I do this? I would assume we chunk it up, make it into a payload, launch it out there, and go. But, well, I guess the whole point of this is to put a Kerbal in there, so let's find a pretty good Kerbal. I think I might go with the trusty dusty MK1. If I can just get one Kerbal to turn into space dust, I'll be so happy. Put that on there. I think those have yeah, they have their set of reaction wheels. And a fly-by-wire. Yeah. I always think those look cool. I'm actually not entirely sure what they do, but they look cool, and it's a pretty aerodynamic design. Okay, so now that I have this, communication should probably, well, no, we don't need to maintain communication. Let's just get rid of that. I was gonna say communication, but we actually have someone on board. Been getting really big into building some probes. Oop. Game audio. That would be nice. There we go. Hello? Hello? Alright, there we go. That's good. Just needed some game audio. There's something about that, like the Kerbal music. And you're like, wow, that's cool. Okay. And I don't need any science. Just kind of going through the checklist here. Is there anything on board? There's a Kerbal. Any cool lights? Oh, the light strip. I love the light strip. Can I get a light strip on here? There we go. These are fancy. I don't want to block the exit, so maybe we'll drag these down It's a little bit less. Make sure you can get out there. Try a heat shield. I did notice in a test that the sun is hot. Yeah, it's pretty hot. Ooh, that's fancy. Okay, so now I just want to get the fuel tank. I mean, what if I did this and then slapped a tiny little nuclear engine on it? I get 13,000 meters per second. Oh my gosh. That's incredible. It's totally enough to smash into the sun. But let's make it cool. We can always do staging. And I love me some jet engines. It wouldn't be cool without some jet engines. Let's adapt that. I don't need oxidizer. Liquid fuel. Liquid fuel. Put the buy. Don't need oxidizer. And let's put 2 of these. Oh, yeah. Come on. I feel like every craft has that like slow climb upwards. All right, 6,000 meters per second. That's a lot. It's gonna be nice. And then I can attach some stuff to this. Let's get some reaction wheels. A little bit of electricity generation was going to be nice. Oh, how do I... I'm playing around with the dark magic that is the keyboard shortcuts, and I think I found it. There we go. These are fancy. Huge. Yeah, I think some solar panels are going to go a long way on this craft. Just checking out the parts. Thermal? You know, it wouldn't hurt. It seems kind of silly to crash into the sun, but bring some of these along, but maybe we can achieve some stable orbits. Take a few selfies before we blow up and act like we don't know somebody or nobody, or wherever this thing goes. I don't know. Maybe that'll help. Hopefully those don't get ripped off by aero forces. And then I think I want the decouplers on the side because our weight distribution is pretty straightforward and pretty centered. Yeah, it's centered enough. So, coupling, hydraulic detachment manifold. Let's put another one on there. Let's go down. And then from here, we'll slap on some redonkulous boys. I think we want the mammoth engine. What does that give us? Not a whole lot. It's enough to lead the atmosphere, though. How to build a rocket. They appear to have forgotten. Okay, let's copy that. And, let's do that. Yeah, I think I want that. And then I want to try, I'll try doing some fuel lines this episode. There was an episode. Yeah. Definitely want to try some of that. Let's get an adapter. And is there any modest engines to throw on there? Nope, that's not modest. Yeah, those will be nice. Let's get the thrust limiter down. Let's get more adapters. I like rockets that look a little nice, because I think I could probably achieve my goal with this, but, you know, it's a fashion show in space. Come on, get on there. There we go. Let's slap on some big reaction wheels. I love this part. It is so nice. Let's get some nose cones. Ew, no. Nope. Protective nose cones? Yeah. There we go. So those should lift themselves, but it's gonna lift up the fuel out of here. And my first stage is gonna be this one. And then it separates that, and then it activates the nuclear engines. What's the burn time on those? Oh, it's 11 minutes. Oh, I thought it'd be a lot more. Well, okay. Okay, and is this enough to head out of here? Almost. How can I make this better? Boosters. Can't go wrong with boosters. Actually, yes, you can. You can go very wrong with boosters. Okay, so let's put those there. Engines, and I want the big chunks. Yeah. Okay, so that is the decoupler for the booster. Which I kind of want on its own separate stage. Come up here, you combine. It's probably just going to be a whole lot of thrust at once. Okay, so booster, that booster, big boosters. These boosters fall off. Fuel tanks fall off. Big fuel tanks fall off. Nuclear engine activates. Alright. So, assuming we can punch through the atmosphere, which I think I can with, like, a lot of the Delta V, I think I'll be okay. Oh. Alright, just doing another check of all the cool parts I can get. Do I want more boosters? Of course. I think the answer is always yes. More boosters. Okay. And then I need to make sure that this doesn't fall over. More reaction wheels, please. Okay, you guys could come off, and then I could put the engine back on. Yeah, we got reaction wheels on top and bottom. I don't really want to do a whole lot of RCS on this. Maybe on the boosters. That seems to be when my stuff falls over. It's the relaxing part. We get to the struts. I love struts. They're like glue for rockets. The more rigid the rocket, at least from my experience, the more efficient it burns. And that's always nice. It's like weaving a spider web. I wonder if spiders get relaxed when they weave webs. I don't want to think of spiders right now. I think the Hobbit had ruins, the Lord of the Rings ruined spiders for me. Same for Harry Potter. Hey, why do all these kids' books have spiders in them? I feel like there's some conspiracy to make children afraid of spiders. They ain't hurting nobody. Strutting up a rocket. Okay. Is this strutted up enough? Guess you never know until you launch it. Do we have a good thrust to weight ratio? Yes, that is above 1. I think we're okay. Lots of reaction wheels. Do we shove a Kerbal in there? Oh, we need to go get more. Don't ask why we need to go get more. There was an incident. Alright, Jormal. Ready for a nice sunny vacation? Okay. Just doing our pre-flight checklist. Staging. Feel like some tail fins wouldn't hurt. If only on the boosters. Okay, how does our... We are a little way down on that side. What have I done? Oh, it might be these. Yeah, the symmetry is... keeps flipping between like radial and mirror. Okay. Center of mass. Where are you? Center of mass, center of thrust. All seems to be lining up. We'll just call this the incident. Something Kerbal people don't want to talk about. I want a slightly bigger fuel tank. For the... Oh, yep, that's too big. Gosh, this game has no chill. 120. Yeah, I feel like that's better. For some reason, they didn't end up over here. I think that's fine. Alrighty. We launch at sunset. TS? Nope. We can actually wait. I could probably get to the moon pretty easily here. Oh, that's so satisfying. They're lining up right there. Who left their towers here? Oh my gosh. Dirty flight space. Okay. Throttle up. SAS, RCS. Let's go. Oh yeah. Hey Jormal, how you doing? Listening to some Tom Petty, Pink Floyd in there. This thing have a radio? Are you a radio? Are you a radio? You're not a radio. Did we not give this guy a radio? Well, I'll be. Oh, this is a very nice burn. What are you? Why are you burning? There's no way you guys are empty. What? Oh, it's because there's a fuel crossfeed. Okay. I was about ready to call scam. Yeah, looks like I set those to burn a little too fast. I mean, who's measuring? Oh, that's beautiful. You love it. I love it. Okay. No, don't blow up. Don't blow up. Dude, nope. Stop it. Oh no. Can we not do that, guys? my boosters are out. And I'm actually almost done with that burn. Wow. So hopefully I can peacefully launch everything off. I think I'm on track for a curb and escape. Yes. Okay, so take me here. Wait. Chungus cubed. What is Chungus cubed? Oh. It appears there's another spaceship joining us. Okay. So, gonna drop a quick save because I'm afraid of the Kraken. I'll give it a little bit of spin. Not too much. Goodbye, boosters. Ooh. Ooh, this is awkward. Okay, I need to get away from all this. Let's activate this pretty early. Okay. Take me away from that. Nice. Okay. So now I want to spin around. Get away from that. Okay. Spin some more. Get away from that. Okay. We have lost all of our space junk. It says our delta V is 6,000. I don't know if that's right. Hopefully not. Okay, so point retrograde. What are you pointing retrograde of? Nothing. Come on, let's get out of there. Okay, so now I want you to point retrograde. Think you could do that? Oh no, did I run out of... Yeah, I ran out of electric charge. Okay. So let's extend this. Get some power going, get some stable power going. I didn't pack any batteries, so this might be fraught with... Some of your shadow could destroy us. Okay, so I have 8,000 meters per second of speed. You're pointing retrograde of the sun. I don't think this is gonna work. Let's try it. Just keep an eye on our periapses. We're burning pretty close to the apoapsis. So we'll see what this gets us. This is decreasing our thing. Man, I have a lot of space junk here. So no wonder my game takes so long to load. Doing pretty good. I feel like I could have onioned out this last fuel stage. I feel like I could have packed more fuel. I mean, that was it's quite an explosive trip out of here. Pretty good craft, though. This is a really long burn. How you doing in there, bud? Oh, yeah. That's cool. I like that. What's your crew report say? Buddy, I don't know if you, assess the situation properly. What is this? EVA jetpack. Yeah, the burn of these is so long. It's such a long time. I'm not even at the apoapses. I'm actually not sure which way I'm spinning. I think most stuff is going around this way. we're at 7. Killed about 2 million miles. I think this might be a success. I'm gonna cut the burn though. Try to make a maneuver node. Make that retrograde. And that's a million? Yeah, maneuver. Oh, no, not you. Okay, cool. Let's just shoot around. I think it's more efficient to burn at the apoapsis because you have less speed. I don't know. I don't. Space is complicated. I love it. It's beautiful. This has been a really fun couple of weeks of... Wow, that was my toes. This has been a really fun couple weeks of learning Kerbal Space Program. And now I am so happy to throw a Kerbal into the sun. Okay. Let's get back to it. Pointing retrograde. Actually, point to maneuver. I mean, they're both the same here. And then let's start our burn. I actually don't think I'll get all of my burn out. We might have to loop around for another time. Periapsis, orbit, maneuver, orbit, maneuver, whatever. We're at 6 million. I'm loving the nuclear engines. I could have, oh man, I could have packed a lot of fuel. I can do a lot of cool stuff with this. 10 out of 10 would recommend them for some of those longer expeditions. All right, how are we doing? I think we're crossing through Mono's orbit pretty soon. Bringing that down to about 6 million. You are at 4 million, and that's the closest planet. Okay, what's going on here? Let's see. What if I got rid of this? I don't really need... Oh, it slammed right back into us. Oh, no. No, leave us be. Just a little less weight. Is this the... Oh, yeah, it appears to be the... Excuse me. It appears to be the hydraulic attaching points. Let's extend some of this. Extend some of this. Extend some of this. And can I activate these? Does that do a lot? No, it doesn't do anything. Okay, cool. Let's activate these. Sort of preemptively before I forget about it. I feel like most Kerbals die in an unfortunate time warp incident. Alright, we are burning against. We're at 4.5. This is a long burn. Oh my gosh. Flight engineer. The incident, Jordan. Situation. Orbiting. That's a long burn. a long burn. Yep, we have dipped below the 4 million miles there. Oh my gosh, this is an incredibly long burn. Well, I want to say thank you to everyone who's given some tips. Also, a big shout out to the Kerbal Wikipedia. Oh my gosh. The Kerbal Wikipedia. Nothing could have prepared me for the physics lesson that is the Kerbalopedia. Nothing. Nothing at all. Got some really, really smart people on that website. They have just explored this game so much. Okay. Oh, we're not even to our maneuver node. Okay. Yeah, I was just thinking like, oh, let's do another round. Chungus cubed. Still back there. What's Chungus cube's orbit? It's actually smaller than ours. Oh, but no, it's bigger. What was I doing with Chungus cubed? Chungus squared. I remember that. I run out of fuel and made this oddly circular orbit around the sun. Which is not what I'm trying to do today. I'm going to try to swoosh into the sun. Have a cough drop after this. Maybe eat some ham and eggs. Yeah. Delta V thing doesn't really work for the nuclear engines. Because I've been burning for, what, I don't know, 10 minutes or so? Just what feels like a very long time. Okay, how are we doing? We're at 2 million. Coming to the end of our burn. We've killed a lot of speed with these nuclear engines. Oh, they're getting spicy. Oh my. I do like that they have an alternator on them. Otherwise, this mission would be a little different. Maybe a little bit more sad. How are we doing up here, guys? For some reason, my light's turned off. Good on electric charge? Yeah. I don't have any gear. I don't have any brakes. Okay. Where's the sun? There it is. Okay. Coming to the end of our burn. 300. 250. 200. 150. 100. 50. 30. 20. 10. 0. Wow, almost 0. Cool. We'll pretend like I did that perfectly. Okay. Now I want to drop a save. And I want to see if this is a low orbit of the sun over here. Ooh, that is cool. Solar panels, they move around. I love that. That is a cool detail. So I'm curious, is this... Yep, it's blocked by the larger solar array. So there even is like a sun travel path of sorts. So we head into the sun. Okay, and where are we? We're there. So we're still in space high. Let's point retrograde. And let's kind of go for a loop around the sun. Come on, let's okay, there we go. It says we have 32,000 meters per second, so that is that's actually a thing I learned in astronomy. Is as you as a celestial body approaches the sun and is in the like shortest I don't know what we would call altitude from the sun, it's at its fastest speed, and that point is the periapsis. And as you kind of slingshot around the sun, you lose a lot of speed because at this point in your orbit, the sun is pulling you back. You are heading away from the sun. It doesn't like that. So that is when you hit your apoapsis, which is your slowest speed. And it is really easy to do certain things as far as maneuvering on the apoapsis. You can see my apoapsis is actually pretty much at Kerbin's orbit, which is very nice and circular. And I'm creating this bit of an oval. So what I want to do is on this next descent, if I make it there, assuming I don't burn up, as I come down here, I'm going to adjust this trajectory to bring my periapsis closer. So we're going to slingshot around the sun at a really fast speed. But if we keep adjusting that and keep adjusting that, we can actually put our periapsis inside the sun. Because the periapsis doesn't care if you are crashing into an object. It's just considering the gravitational influences. And that is why when you first start out a launch, you often have a negative periapsis. So an easy way to think about that is if Kerbin was like not there, if Kerbin just didn't exist, and imagine all of its gravity in a singular point, ignoring some other stuff there, obviously, you would circle around it, and at negative, it's usually negative 570 something, you will slingshot around and then come back to your apoapsis height, which is usually the surface. And what I'm trying to do here is manipulate my periapsis to be closer and closer. And because I'm doing that at my apoapsis, that's generally going to remain the same, and it's just going to bring this part of it closer. And I'm doing that by burning retrograde. Retrograde is against the grade. And why is my craft dead? Oh, okay, yeah, we were just doing a time warp there. Okay, so some more time warping. If Jebediah heats up, burns up, that is a success. And I'll be happy with that one. You can see our cooling going up very gradually. We're still in an in-space high. And yes, we have passed our periapsis. Still in the in-space high. And our radiator panels kept us nice and cool. So that was a nice flyby of the sun. I put these radiator panels, they're really not going to do much in the long term because we're just going to get very close to that sun. And no amount of radiator panels can keep you from not turning into a spicy meatball. So let's go back to our apoapsis, set a maneuver, crash into the sun, die, have a good time. All right. Wait, it says I don't have enough burn time. Anxious breathing. I think I will. Yeah, and I think that will be probably close enough to turn us into a spicy fireball. I wonder if it makes sense to like burn away from Kerbin and then start doing this adjustments, because then you have like a higher apoapsis. I don't know. I'm not a scientist, but I do know that we can start burning now. And you can see that burning retrograde is going to be the best way to manipulate that. It's almost smack dab right on my maneuver node. And here we go. Yep, time for another burn. Don't know why my lights keep turning off. How you doing, Jormal? Having a good time? I think he's having a good time. Who knows? It requires so much energy to crash into the sun, and I figured this out on my first stream, which makes me wonder if this will even be enough, because nervous. Running out of fuel, which is delta V fuel, stuff that makes this happen. I don't have to hit the sun. At a certain point, you just get like so hot that you will blow up. But I need to make sure I get to that point. Otherwise, we're gonna relaunch a craft and do this all again. Not that I'm mad, but you know, it's just I'm not mad, I'm disappointed kind of situation. Here we go, and we're burning, and we're gonna hit the end of our liquid fuel very soon. And da-donk. No more fuel. Okay. We just got a warp there, and hopefully we're in a low enough orbit that we explode. Yeah, I don't think anything can crash into the sun. It's really easy to think of the sun as like this perpetual explosion. Where it just kind of is always going. I think I want to face, was it radial in? No, yeah, radial in. Is that going to point you towards the sun? Is it prograde? Oh, well, fine, I'll do it myself. Wow, reaction wheels are cool. I wonder what these two are. All right, we're just gonna keep on orbiting. We're gonna be approaching the periapsis soon. I think we're at 517 million miles. Is that correct? Yeah. Well, I do see our solar panel, or I mean our radiators kind of spicing up a bit. Yep, there they are. Okay, we're starting to get some heating issues. Could this be it? Could this be the end of the stream? They're heating up to 36%. Come on, just something's burning up. Oh. They're burning up. That's increasing. We're not even at the periapsis. This is it. Oh, yeah. Goodbye, solar panels. Goodbye? Oh, come on. Don't tease me like that. Please blow up. Please blow up. Please blow up. Why aren't you blowing up? You know, we don't need these radiators. Goodbye, radiators. I don't know. Are you increasing? Yeah, you're increasing. Okay, so yeah, I was just curious if they were actually up to anything. Oh, the heating had gone down. Oh, now it had just gone up. Yeah, we seem pretty close. Let's shut down our last radiator. Are we at the periapsis yet? No, we are not. Ooh, there we go. That was a full body heating. Okay, are we heating up? Are we heating up? Oh, come on, don't tease me like this. What are you even venting into? Oh, yep, there we go. There's one solar panel. There's something about the time warp. It's messing with stuff. Boom, there's another solar panel. Nice. And then this whole adapter thing is getting spicy. Jormal seems to be spiced up sufficiently. Not all of our solar panels have burned off. And I think it might be this weird inclination we're at. So what if I add give it a little rotate? There we go. Because yeah, if you look at the solar panels, it's a really good example of heat radiating outwards. So if I can just bake everything pretty evenly, I think this will be a success. I will have murdered a man with the sun. That doesn't sound very successful, but just go with it. Okay, we got a spicy craft. Currently, it's using the fuselage as a heat sink. I feel like a stack separator on the crew hatch would have helped mitigate this. No. Oh no, we're still losing height. Maybe the sun has like, I don't know, has bursts of heat or something. Or maybe time warp is messing with me. Yeah, everything's getting spicy, but not really burning up. Is that getting more red? Come on. I need to violate some human rights today. Might play RimWorld after this. We'll see. Yeah, I have made just a really large craft. Okay, everything's heating up. And that crew capsule's getting spicy. I did turn all these off, right? Yep. Okay, we're still losing height. Almost had that periapsis. Yeah, if we don't burn up at the periapsis, I don't think this is gonna work. Oh, boom! Yeah! Time warp complete. Mission success. We have blown up into the nothingness. Where's the sun? There it is. It blew up my craft. No nearby objects. Everything caught fire. I knew this would end in an unfortunate time warp incident, but I'm not even mad. Well, this was a good time. I want to thank everyone who has popped in for these streams, and I want to try to make some better challenges for myself, whether that's Kerbal Space Program or maybe some other games I enjoy. I will say that Tears of the Kingdom dropped a few days ago, and I might just do that. Maybe not stream, but just like some personal enjoyment. Not every game has to be streamed. Oop. Jorman Kerman was no moored. exploded due to overheating. Yep. Nice. That was a good time. Not a lot of G-forces on this. It was a pretty pleasant trip for him. I don't know if 9's a lot. But, yeah. So, I guess the stream ends. This is the craft that has done it. Learned a lot about nuclear engines. They are a godsend for not creating a craft so large that it just freezes your game. So, yeah. Thanks for joining me, and I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. Nope, it's Monday. Have a wonderful week. All right.